Hi, in this demo we're going to take a look at how we can compare the output of our build process to the target database and generate the script that will be used when our release process. That way we can review it. So I'm here in Visual Studio and I've got my project loaded, and if I look at one of my items, let's actually make a change. This is bad coding, so let's remove a couple of these items and we'll clear these up so that it looks a little bit better. We'll save that. And then let me also make another change here. Let me alter this one. I'm going to say, to make things consistent, we'll do that. And recorded when date as latest update. So I've made a few changes here. And certainly I should build to make sure everything builds and my build succeeds. So let's commit these changes. Not a great comment there, but that will at least let me know what I've done in a rough idea. Ideally, I should put a comment in that explains why I did this, but in this case, for the demo's sake, I'm just going to do a shorter comment. Now, once this happens, my build process will kick off, in fact, and we'll see that this one is in progress, and it's running right now. Now, it should be very quickly to run this build. It shouldn't take very long at all, and see it's finished here. And if I look through this log, and this last one, I have this copy artifacts, and you'll see that I'm copying my files around. And one of the things we're doing is we're actually going to upload this. This is what's uploaded, but this is our DAC pack. So let's look at this process here. If I want to go to this eWork 16A, that's where my DAC pack is. So I want to compare this to my target database, in this case, my integration database. So let's do that. Now, the easiest way for me is to come here and right-click on the project to get the schema compare. And I want to select a different source here, and this time I want to select a particular project. So I want to go to my E drive, my agent, my work, and that was 16, and the A, and here's my DAC pack. So I'll choose that as my source, and then my target will be my integration database. So we'll choose the integration database that I have here set up on a local instance. And so now when I run my comparison, what I really should do is just see a few changes there. And in fact, here's a change that hasn't been deployed as of yet, where I removed this photo column. Here's that change to the store procedure. Let's make this a little bigger. You can see that instead of select star, I've got the full list. And then we added a column to our get vehicle temp ranges right here. And we also fixed the minimum here and the maximum. I think I fixed that earlier. So that's how I can see what changes will be run. So ultimately, this will let me know what are the items that are going to be executed. And if I generate this script, then I can see the script. And let's close this. And when I look at this script, what I find is that I'm going to alter this view. And in this case, I'm going to add those columns in. I'm going to alter this view. And then I'm going to alter this procedure to add this item in there. This is how I can actually see what's going to be run in my release process, because this is exactly the process that will be automated when I perform a release using the database project.